Yo, what's going on, Awakened Traders? I am back. So let's talk about a few things today. It is finally 2026. I just want to give y'all an update. I haven't made no videos in a long time. I just took a break. Had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life per se. But I want to talk about my plans for 2026, what I plan to do with my community that I plan on diving into and growing and fully delving into that atmosphere. So to get started, I'm not going to take up I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but basically for 2026, my goal is I got something in my throat. But my goal is to document all of my yo, I'm really done. So the goal is to document all of my trading while I like during a live session. So every morning, every New York AM session from 9:30 a.m. to about 11:30 noonish, I will be on live. If I'm not on live, it will be recorded and posted. But regardless, it's gonna be recorded and put on YouTube. The whole session live, so you can see my trading, my real time decision making, my thought process, me explaining why I'm anticipating certain things, explaining certain things and whatnot, all live. For the people that might not have 2 hours to just sit there and watch me trade so they can see for themselves after the session or when the trading day is over, at some point in time after the like trading is done for the day, I will make like anywhere between a 5 to 10 minute market or trade review going over basically like a shortened version of what I did. So stop. My bad. My cat acting crazy. But yeah, I will make a shortened version of what that is. All I'm asking for you as the viewer is to just enjoy the ride. If you want to make money, if you plan on making money in the future from trading, all I ask is that you give me the opportunity to put it out there and to prove to you that I know what I'm doing. I can explain it thoroughly. Just give me a chance per se. So, because my goal is for the first few months of 2026 to make these videos, put it out there, show and prove people that I know what I'm doing. I'm making money, and once the proof is in the pudding, then it's all said and done. Maybe later down the road, I'll start going into the atmosphere of like sitting down with you guys and teaching people. But I just wanted a track record for myself. So in the future, if anybody wanted to learn from me per se, all I got to do is be like, if you don't believe me, my YouTube is right here. Everything's documented and recorded every morning. So that's what I plan on doing. If you're interested, feel free to watch. See for yourself that everything that I'm doing is in real time, live. Not edited, no recording. I mean, yeah, not edited. But whatnot is gonna be from market open to the end of PM AM session. If I trade PM session, then whatever the case may be. But that's my goal for this channel. So I just want to say that real quick before we get started. I made this trade review earlier and didn't realize that my mic wasn't on. So I was sitting here talking and explaining the whole trade that I did today, and I went back, listened to it, no audio. And then I look at my mic, it's off. I'm like, so I was mad as hell. But I had stuff to do. That's why this video is coming out so late. But I just got back home. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So yeah, just give me the opportunity to demonstrate and prove to you that I know how to call the market. And yeah, I just want y'all to see that I know what I'm doing, so y'all can trust me in the very near future. If you're inspired by what you see, then you'll trust me by that time to then teach you. But anyway, get into the market. Let's get to it. Okay, glasses has to come on because I am blind. All right. So this was the market today. Got 9:30 open right here. So I was late coming. Admittedly, I was late coming to the market. I didn't open my charts up till literally 9:30 on the dot. So what I was seeing in real time was this right here. So off market open, we had a fairly nice drop. Before we get to this, so this pool liquidity, what made me jump up on the charts, because originally I told myself I wasn't going to trade today. I told myself I wasn't going to trade today. Why is this not loading? No, it's probably this. Okay, yeah, I told myself that I wasn't going to trade today. Why? One, it's Monday. No red voting news on Monday. Two, it's a bank holiday. It's Martin Luther King's Day. Bank holidays. Market closes early. Price action tends to be like high resistance. Just a low probability day. So I planned on not even trading today. When I woke up, I went on my phone, opened up Trading View, and I saw this. I seen this was my target for one of my targets. This is my bearish target for the week. This low right here on the daily chart. This is my target for the week. When I seen that on a Monday, on a bank holiday, that we was rushing, like we rushed that fast to get down there and take that low, I'm like, I ran to the charts. I'm like, okay, if we just took out this low, we should be having a retracement from there. So I came to my charts at 9:30, and that's where my mind was at the time. Why is my computer used? $3,000 MacBook, by the way. It only does it when I'm recording too. It's probably this OBS. But yeah, that's where my mind was at when I looked at the chart. So that sell side, daily sell side is right here. So it got taken out in pre-market at the end of London session. So 5 in the morning. Um and then we just consolidated, right? So when the market opened, prices right here, I'm seeing this. I'm like, okay, we have equal highs right here. Relative equal highs right here. This is gonna be my target number one. This is my bread and butter setup for today that I was anticipating. So I'm watching the market come down, 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 and once we like had this reversal, Dow and ES was also having a reversal as well. And then I'm not gonna do it for the sake of like I don't feel like coming back and finding every time you change into the seconds, it like takes you somewhere else, and I have to come back to it. But there was a 15-second fair value gap. Okay, I'll do it. All right, all right. 15-second fair value gap. When this formed, I marked it out, drew it out. Once we broke above it, I started to look for entries. I wanted to take this entry, but then if you see on my video in a live, like in a whole session, live trade, you could see me like going and doing the process of signing into all my accounts. I didn't realize I wasn't signed into any of my accounts to get into a trade, so I missed this setup trying to do that. And let's go back to the 1 minute. So as I'm watching price action at this point, we're breaking above this 15-second inversion for value gap. I'm looking for entries, and I was also looking at ES and Dow. They all started breaking down in dollar while dollar was going down. So I'm like, all right, this is a risk on setting. Everything's confirmed. So I got an entry. I got my entry somewhere. It was at, I believe 69. So I got in right here, and then my stop loss. I'll put it on the screen for you. I got it right here. My stop loss was below here. I didn't want to see us break back below this 15-second fair value gap. And my target was, well, my first target was right here. And if I was expecting to see anything past here, I wanted to see this London high. I wanted to see this London high, all these equal highs get taken. So that's what my mindset was going into the market. And once this trade formed, I took my entry. I'll show you my entries in a little bit. Here's what went wrong with me today. Well, I wouldn't say wrong per se, but here's what happened to me. When we in a trade, it was a pretty straight run. Every candle was damn near was green. We came super close to hitting the target, right? And then we had this deep retracement. Me personally, I trail my stop loss 3 PD arrays. Because if like if the market if it doesn't respect 3 PD arrays and it goes against them, I look at it as like the market's about to turn on me. So to protect myself, that's how I trail my stop loss personally. So we had this inversion fair value gap. We have October 9th first presented fair value gap, and we have there was okay, yeah, we had this 5 minute fair value gap. So I literally had my stop right here. I had my stop at the bottom of the 5 minute fair value gap. And on this retracement, once we had this retracement made it and we failed to make another higher high and created this, I took a partial out right here and then moved the rest of my stop loss right here. And I ended up getting stopped out right here. And then you can see once I got stopped out, price consolidated for a little bit, ultimately hitting my first target, and then the London high that was mentioned, and then eventually all the other highs to the left got taken as well, but I wasn't trading any of this. So yeah, that's basically what happened today. To show you the execution, um, right here you see me getting in, aiming for these highs, and then you can see I got out, stopped in profit, at 303. So right about here, I got stopped up in profit, and that's what oh, I forgot it's a new trading day technically. So um yeah, I only profited 200, about a little around 200 from this, and on my Apex accounts I got two of those. I got up 200 on them as well. I don't feel like signing it right now, but and all of that equated up to 600. You can see before this is my pre-market analysis. The newly formed for new week opening gap hasn't been traded to yet. Ever since the market opened, price has just been dropping. We also have many pools of liquidity on the upside as well. My draw on liquidity is the new week opening gap, but let's see what price does after taking this higher time frame swing low. So that's what I was watching for, and this is me. This the low I was talking about. The higher time frame. That's that daily low, right there. And then this is me just watching the other sister pairs to see for correlated markets. So we see dollar was bearish going down, but everything else was as well. I don't really like to trade like that. That usually indicates high resistance liquidity runs. But and that's just me typing it out. Both indices and dollar bears would like to see dollar stay bears and a shift in structure for indices ideally. So that was my plan for today. And then this is me. This is how I trade. This is how I journal my trade. So put out the setup, walking it through. Buy side, want to see speed above here. We had speed above here, and then we failed just short of the target before we ended up hitting it. And then you can read this if you want. I'm not gonna read it, but this is how I journal. And then this is me just marking target hit after consolidation. And then this is me just like this is how when I'm feeling like to get my little bit of emotions out, I just type it down on here, and after I type it out, it usually helps me feel a little better. Admittedly, it slightly frustrates me when my target gets hit after I get stopped out, or simply just don't want to hold through a longer trade. I don't really like holding to high resistance trades. So if we get a deep retracements, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna get out. If we start consolidating, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna get out. That's just me personally. And I didn't take any other trades. It was just one and done today. So everything else, I didn't feel like I made any mistakes. I followed my plan. I trailed my stop loss behind 3 PD arrays. So everything on my end was checked off. Followed my trading plan, followed risk management, maintained good mental state. Done. Good day, good green day for me. So that was that. Going into tomorrow, what could we expect? We ain't even make a new. Yeah, I forgot. We didn't even make a new daily candlestick because it's the bank holiday. But um, after taking out this low, there's just nothing to the downside that I can see the market being like trading aggressively too. Now, granted, if we keep bearish price action this week, my eyes would take me to right here, this low, and that would be my next target if we maintain heaviness. However, if we do start if we get break back above this daily volume imbalance, then we'll enter back into this consolidation range, and I would just have to trade intraday. I wouldn't really have a long term target. So at the moment, if we maintain heaviness, my eyes would take my targets. Like my eyes would bring me right here. But if not, then just trading intraday liquidity would be my main go to going into each session. Um, but that was my trading today. Quick, simple. It was a pretty easy day. Um, Outside of me getting stopped out from that deep retracement, um, that's the only thing that could have made the day better. But it was still a great day. Followed my rules, followed my trading plan and whatnot. So and still came out green. That's gonna do it for this video, though. Take account into what I said in the beginning of what my plans were and just show up every day. If you see, you'll see for yourself that like after some time goes by and you're constantly seeing me like what I'm anticipating, taking action on it, and just making progress with the markets, you'll believe it for yourself. So on that note, I will see you guys tomorrow on the next video.